So as a real estate agent, we always hear people talk about it's almost impossible in 2023 to buy a house. And although I will agree with you on certain things with buying a house, I'm also going to say that as individuals, we sometimes make this harder than it has to be by some of the actions that we do every single day. And I'm gonna hit on one example right now. The example I'll give you is if you're looking to buy a house here in the next year or two, try to not buy a new vehicle or to carry a loan on a vehicle. It doesn't have to be new, but any kind of loan on a vehicle is going to hurt your future buying power on your next home that you buy, or even your first home you buy, and I'm gonna explain it right now. To make this easier to understand, I'm gonna break it down with a little bit of math and research that I looked up. So on average, and here in Missouri alone, the average car payment loan for an individual is around $536. Now to make this easier, I'm gonna round that down to 500. So you take $500 for an average car loan payment for the individual here in Missouri. So to bring this back into full circle, what does a $500 monthly car payment have anything to do with me buying a house? What it means is a $500 monthly car payment equals out to about $100,000 off your mortgage buying power towards your next home. So if that doesn't make sense, what I'm referring to is if you're looking to buy a $300,000 house in 2023, if you buy a new car and you have a car payment of $500, that's going to reduce your purchasing power $100,000. So that $300,000 house that you wanted to buy, you are now dealt down to a $200,000 house because you have that monthly car payment of $500. So the point I'm trying to get across is not that you shouldn't buy a car and you should buy a house instead. I'm not saying that whatsoever because I know you have to have a car to get to work every single day. The point I'm trying to get across, which I referred back to the beginning, it is very hard to buy a house in 2023, and this is one step that might help you towards buying your first or even your next home with the amount of purchasing power that you can afford when you go to get pre-approved. So instead of buying that car and spending $700, maybe $800 for a car payment, maybe settle for one with a little bit more miles, maybe a little older, to help you buy a house if you're looking to buy a house in the next coming years. Hope this helps.